Chapter 3, Move from Torture to Incarceration, while investigation sought the right reason behind it. By the end of the 18th century, calls for more humane forms of punishment could be on the stage. Public executions and torture were seen no longer addressed as a criminal act. The general feeling was that the breaking of a criminal's body as a demonstration of sovereign power was no longer acceptable. A new system of punishment would have to be encouraged. The watchword was humanity, and it was to be the measure of a given punishment. Despite those noble words, however, the new system of justice was, in practice, not a massive improvement. The new system included new methods for an investigation. Since the Middle Ages, the purpose of criminal investigation had been sold to establish whether a punishable act had been committed. However, by the end of the 18th century, that was no longer deemed enough. Now it became essential to determine why an act of criminal had taken place. Was it a perverse action, a delusional episode, or perhaps even a psychotic reaction? A criminal investigation was now viewed as a scientific juridical complex. This was a bundled mass of diagnoses ascertained by psychiatric and psychological experts for the intention of determining whether a prison or a mental hospital was the most acceptable place for the accused. Needless to say, this change in the focus of investigation also impacted the nature of punishment. Power shifted from the sovereign to the public at large. Punishment was now an expression of public power. This was because the power of judgment held by a judge representing the sovereign had now been transferred and split between multiple authorities such as psychiatrists and psychologists. Equally, a crime was now seen as an offense against society at large rather than solely against the sovereign. An individual crime was a wound inflicted on the social body. The purpose of punishment was to cauterize